KD Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way, you'll be in the loop. Also, according to YouTube, my YouTube manager, my YouTube partner manager told me that 52% of you who subscribe to me do not get your notifications because you don't have the YouTube app downloaded on your mobile devices. If you want to get your alerts on your phone, you must download the YouTube app and make sure, well, you're already subscribed to me. So, but if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and click that little bell for your notifications. Make sure you select all notifications. Otherwise, you may not get any. Don't know why it does that, but that's just the way things go. So, yeah. So that'll help out a lot, fam, if y'all would make sure that you download the YouTube app and select the notifications so that you can get all your notifications when I drop a new video. Because you know how I be doing it, fam. As it come, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to bring it to you. And this one right here, it's caught me off guard right here. We got this woman. Well, you know what, before we get into it, let me just do what I said I was going to do. Let me get a few shots at Byron Reader, what's up? What it do, what it do, what it do? Magnificent bastard. Yeah, okay. Zoe, what up? TJ, what it do? Darian Terry, Jackson, Mississippi. TJ, China Carter is in the building. What's up, China? Y'all show China some love. China be handling that moderation. That's right. Keeping the trolls at bay. Over here, we don't like trolls. Why? Because trolls are hoes. Sherelle Roberts. What's up, Maine Apollo? Jay Spreezy. Bubba Chevy. Phyllis Brown. D Nice Chai Finest. Jermaine Stevens. Sandra Fields. Jarvis Smith. Okay, let's get into it, fam. Let's get into it. Let me put a pic of my subjects up. Okay, so to the left is Shannon Sharpe, as you know. To the right, as you know, Chad Ochocinco. The woman in the picture is Jimalita Tillman. The guy in the picture is Usher. That's Usher and Jimalita Tillman. Jimalita Tillman, I got a story to tell, fam. Well, not really a story, but I'm going to share some information with y'all, some inside information with y'all that you just don't know. You dig what I'm saying? But let's get into the story. So Shannon and Chad are being sued for $20 million over allegations that over false claim allegations about a woman's viral moment with Usher. Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ochocinco, this woman, Jimalita, says that they're liable after she had a flirty interaction with Usher at his concert on April 2nd, 2025. So she's suing Shannon and Ochocinco and their podcast production company, Shay Shay Media, for defamation. In the court's documents, She says the host falsely claimed she was married and that her husband was filing for divorce because of the viral video. She says those claims are not true. Gemelita Tillman is a global director for the Harold Washington Cultural Center in Chicago. And she says that she even appeared on national media to correct the record, but alleges the defendants continue to spread defamatory content. She also claims the false narrative caused significant harm to her character and led to emotional distress. Despite the lawsuit, Tillman told the outlet, "We've been in communication with the legal team of Shay Shay Media. They're looking to resolve the matter quickly, and we will probably have more to share upon our next conversation." So I know a little bit about this woman, Gemelita Tillman. I know a little bit about her, right? This is one of those situations where you look at and you be like, man, come on, man. Y'all got to figure this one out. Y'all get this straight, man. Get this straight so we can move on. So, in regards to Gemelita, I know Gemelita. Gemelita, I've worked with Gemelita before. And she is well connected. Her family is a political family in Chicago, and they got deep ties on in politics, in Chicago politics. And I can tell you she's dead serious about getting that money. The thing is, though, is that this is not something she would typically do. Like, she's not that type of person who would typically just go out and try to hustle up on something, try to roach up on somebody's money or something like that. She don't mind working for her money. She's the type of chick that work. She worked for her money. And so this caught me off guard. I looked, I saw the headline. It was just, I saw that Shannon and Chad was being sued by some woman, and I'm like, who is this? So I saw the name, and I saw Gemelita. I only know one Gemelita in the whole world. And sure enough, it turns out to be the one that I know. As I said before, fam, she's not the type of chick that try to roach up on somebody else, what somebody else got going on. She put the work in. She's a hard worker. And her family, like I said, is well connected in Chicago politics. And she has been solid for a long time. Her name, she got a good name. You know what I'm saying? Her name is good. Her name has been good for a long time. So when I read these, when I read the article and I hear her saying, her name, this, because a lot of times people be talking about it caused me the emotional distress, and it's messing with my reputation and da 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 da. It's like, what reputation? Now, she got a reputation, and it's a good reputation. So when she say that something like this affected her like that, I give her the benefit of the doubt because I know her personally. Now, having said that, hopefully she, Shannon, and Ocho can get this resolved really fast and move on. But this is one of those things, fam, where, you got to be careful. You got to be careful out there, man. With the way that we report, like the way we report the news, you got to do your research. You got to be more accurate because people are coming out the woodworks and they're suing not only fans and spectators suing, but you know, people that's in the media and celebrities are starting to sue for people just saying anything or putting false information out there. They're starting to come down with these lawsuits. So that's that. I think if more people was telling the story, it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal. And if it wasn't Shannon Sharpe and Ochocinco, probably wouldn't be that big of a deal, right? It's like you read it, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They got 5 followers. But when you look at somebody like Chad and Shannon, who have millions of subscribers and followers, and that message get out there like CNN. They can get a message out there like CNN. They probably doing CNN type numbers. So, got to be careful. Got to be careful. Let's go into the comments. Somebody said, great time to be a lawyer. You got that right. Kivia says she has a right to sue. Sergio Ramos. Peace, Costa Rica. What's up, Costa Rica? Just Blaze. Well, she said that when they first put the information out there, that she called him, she called somebody to try to check him about it. But where she went public, that's what she said. She went public. She got in the public media or national media, and she spoke on it. And she said that they doubled down. That's basically what she was saying. She was saying that they doubled down. I'm not even familiar with the video in which they were talking, what they were talking about her. I had no idea because I saw that picture, but it's been so long since I seen Jim Melita in person that I didn't recognize her. So, that's unfortunate, fam. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Hopefully they can get it resolved sooner than later. So Chad and Shannon can get back to work, man, because that Nightcap is a really great show. It's a nice addition to what he do over there at Club Shay Shay. Big Dog Kale, what up? Yohari Butler believes she's wasting her time. Mufasa says they coming for that chick. JoJo says, so blame someone else for the stupid things I do on camera. I don't think she's blaming them for what she did on camera. She's blaming them for saying that her husband filed for divorce against her. And what else she said? Let's go back to and she said it caused significant harm to her character and led to emotional distress. She says she even appeared on national media to correct the record, but alleges the defendants continued to spread the defamatory content. Okay, so it don't look like they doubled down. It looked like they just kept the content out there. Tillman says the host falsely claimed that she was married and that her husband was filing for divorce because of the viral video. I need to check that out. Did they say that she was married and her husband filed for divorce? Were they saying it in a joking manner, or did they say it as if it was fact? Context means something. Context means something. So on the thumbnail, well, on the video, I mean on the screen right now, I'm about to post right now. This picture, you see on the left, you see Shannon Sharpe. On the right is Chad Ochocinco, and then that picture in the middle at the bottom is the accuser, Jemalita Tillman. And on the left of that picture in the center is Usher. So she was basically, looks like she was basically flirting with Usher, and she's claiming that Chad and Shannon falsely claimed that she was married and that her husband was filing for the divorce, and which is neither is true according to her. So she's suing for emotional distress and defamation. Defamation of character. She's suing for defamation of character and emotional distress. There was some rumors out there that Chad Ochocinco could possibly be Shannon's replacement at ESPN. I don't know how true that was, but that was a rumor that he could possibly be Shannon's replacement. And now you have this suit that comes on the heels of Shannon settling a $50 million lawsuit with an OnlyFans chick. This is a bust down chick who came up on a reported $23 million for just being herself. Woo, man. I would have never cut that check. Hell no. Yeah, you want it, come get it. I would have never cut the check. And it ain't got to be, it ain't got to be 23 million. It could be 3 million. It could be $3. I ain't cutting nothing. Somebody come after me, man, I'm gonna fight it like a murder case. Because I know I ain't did nothing. I'm gonna fight it like a murder case. I ain't giving them nothing. Nothing. Not $100, not $50, $1,000. Nothing. I tell you what, though, it's more women who have been caught up at an Usher concert than all the concerts they've went to combined. And that's primarily because Usher concerts are filmed. It's like a phenomenon now. So it's filmed and with the intent of viral moments. You know, like when he go out into the crowd, that's part of the show now. So he go out into the crowd, he pulling up whoever wanted to stand up, whoever bold enough to stand up, and let him feed them some cherries or strawberries and cake or kiss and all that kind of stuff. Usher is going to take it there. So it's women going to Usher concerts with the intent of going viral. Like, I'm going to be the one to stand up. I'm going to sit up in the front so he can see me. But Usher go all into the audience. So as long as you out there, man, he might grab a chick from anywhere. Because I've seen him walk the aisle. I don't even understand why a dude would take his woman to an Usher concert. If your woman want to go to an Usher concert, it's time to get divorced. I know I just started some shit, but yeah, man, like I got it. You like the music and everything, but now that you know that the concert is pretty much a freak show, why would you want to be there? If you're in a loving, like solid, committed relationship, why would you want to be there? I get it. For the spectacle, cool. If you want to be there for that, go and sit way off in the back somewhere. Don't be getting all up in the front, putting your Sunday's best on and coming to the front, knowing that you're going to stand out. I'd have to question her. If she wanted to go to an Usher concert, I'd have to question her. I'd have to question her. I have to question her intent. Be like, what the hell you want to go to an Usher concert for? You Jack says Willie D a little insecure. Nah, don't try to gaslight me. Willie D a little smart. That's what Willie D is. Willie D ain't no damn fool. So don't try to gaslight me. I know some insecure dudes. I'm talking about, I know some real insecure dudes. Hell, if I gotta be insecure, I don't even deserve to be in a relationship. If I'm in a relationship with a woman and I'm insecure, I don't need to be in that relationship. It's time to get out. Nobody that's in a relationship should feel insecure. If you're in a relationship and you feel insecure, you're probably in the wrong relationship. So you ain't gonna gaslight me because I'm telling you I wouldn't allow my woman to go to a Usher concert. I'm not taking my woman to no Usher concert. It ain't even about Usher at this point. It's about the energy that's in the building, the type of people that's going to the shows. And that's not an indictment on every single person that go to see an Usher concert, but it's a certain type of energy. And I don't want to be in that energy. I don't want to, I don't want my woman in that energy. That's like taking your woman to one of those. You know how they be having those exotic um, what they call them, um, retreats, like an exotic retreat. Why would you take your woman to an exotic retreat with a whole bunch of other freaky people, unless you trying to get freaky with those freak other people? Yeah, unless you're trying to swing. Why would you do that? This is also why you should not take a date to a Usher concert. Like a woman you really don't know, you're not really familiar with, you better not take her around to no Usher concert. She might end up leaving with Usher, because some of them women, they don't care. They gonna roll with the whoever look like they got it going on the most. That's they gone. They get it if they're with you and they ain't sure about you. It might be a situation where a chick is really, really feeling you and y'all together and it's cool. She really feeling you and she got some respect about herself. She got some honor, she got some class, she got some integrity. That's a different type of woman. But when you meet a woman for the first time, most of the time, when y'all first go out on a date, most of the time, you ain't sure and she ain't sure. And if you go somewhere with her and she ain't sure, man, I've seen dudes bring chicks to the club. They just went out with the first time they went out, and the woman ended up leaving with another man. Hey, brother, thanks for bringing her. I'll take it from here. Yeah, thanks for taking her out to eat and buying those drinks and that champagne and those roses and stuff. I'll take it from here. Better not take no woman you just met for the first time. Yeah, that going to the club better not be your first stop. That better not be the first. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Let me take these guys off the screen for a minute. Tell y'all something else. Let me give y'all some real game. If you meet a woman and if you are together with a woman and you're really feeling this chick, and I'm talking about feeling her, if you feeling her, you better not take her in no room with a bunch of sharks. I'm talking about dudes who appear to have it going on more than you do. Dudes who got big paper. I'm talking about a woman that you're unsure of. She's unsure. You really like her, but y'all just started hanging out. Y'all started kicking it, and she unsure. She's still trying to feel you out, and you mess around and take her to Floyd Mayweather house for a party. Your ass is grass. Because Floyd ain't the only one you got to worry about. It's the homies that's around in that room too. His homies and his friends who are on that type of level. And you just a dude on your way up. You just a regular dude on your way up. You're a good dude though. You're a good dude. But you're messing with a chick who's caught up in the material world. She's caught up in optics. And she ain't at a point in her life yet where she value honor and integrity. So that's what you bring to the table. You bring in honor and integrity and real love. But she's not at a point in her life and where she respect that yet. So you take her around some sharks, your ass is grass. You taking a big risk. Yeah, you know Chris Brown. You want to impress her. Bring around Chris Brown. Next time you call her, you're gonna be like, where you at? She's gonna be like, uh, oh, I'm just hanging out with Chris. Chris who? Chris Brown, fool. Chris Brown. The fuck? How how you how you hanging out with Chris Brown? Uh, what you mean? How I'm hanging out with Chris Brown? We cool. It's when did you and Chris Brown? You mother. When the fuck did you and Chris Brown get cool? Look. I ain't got time for you to be tripping now. Now, if you're gonna be tripping, I ain't got time for that. Start gaslighting you. I ain't got time for that. Look. There you go. Okay. All right. Whatever. Bye. Calling Chris. First, you call her back because you really don't want to confront Chris with this bull stuff, right? So you're gonna call Chris. You're gonna call her. She ain't picking up. So now, against your better judgment, you call Chris. Chris pick up on the first ring because he know what it's about, and he finna knock it out the park early on. He finna go and let you know what time it is. Yo, hey, what's up, Mark? Yeah, man, what's up, man? My girl over there. Yeah, she over here. Oh, you ain't know? I thought you knew. Yeah. No, my bad, dog. My bad. I ain't know. Hey, say, the Quivachi, you got to get out of here. You gotta go, man. My man Mark say he don't want you in here. You gotta leave. Say, dog, she don't want to leave. Now you gotta escalate. Say, man, can you just make her leave? Man, you better get an understanding. you better get an understanding. Yeah, you better get an understanding with these women before you take them around them sharks. Because I'm telling you, they will be gone. And to her, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Because she ain't even had time to really get to know you as a real person. She don't know, though, that those dudes, whoever she chasing, is more than likely gonna run through her. And she gonna jump out there and get ran through, and then she gonna try to circle back. But by that time, if you really a solid dude, you really the dude you think you are, by that time you're gonna be long gone because your priority is gonna have shifted, and you're gonna have a better idea on how to deal with these type of women. And you're gonna pick better. And you're gonna continue to work, and you're gonna continue to grind and continue to build. And next thing you know, you have arrived. And she could have been there the whole time, but she wanted to skip the line. She didn't want to wait in line. She didn't want to put no work in. She wanted to go straight to the top. And see, the problem is when you try to go straight to the top, usually the person that you end up with, you got to work super, super hard to prove your loyalty. You got to work double overtime to prove your loyalty, because this guy has his pick of the litter. So now he's thinking, are you here for me, or are you here for the money? Are you here for the access and the options? What are you here for? It's the same thing with let's say you're a manager, you're an artist manager. And you got an artist that you really believe in, and you're willing to invest in them. You're willing to pay for a little studio time. You ain't got the big money like some people do, but you got enough to, you got more than the artists do. You got a car, take him back and forth to studio. You paying for studio time. You're on the phone with him. You're a counselor when he's going through personal stuff. You know, you're a therapist. You're an Uber driver. You're a loan officer. You all these things to this guy. And the minute he get an opportunity to jump ship and go over there and do something with cash money, he gone. He don't give a damn that you really solid and you invested in him and you put it down for real. He finna jump ship. A lot of times when they do that too, they end up on the shelf. Because what happens is that the people over there at the Cash Money, they realize too that this dude ain't really got no loyalty. So they ain't willing to go all out to work with a dude like that. He got to be on fire for them to want to mess with him. So everybody always trying to jump straight to the top. Everybody want to get on the train that's already moving. Not understanding the value of the train that ain't took off yet. See, if you get on the train before it take off, you pretty much get to sit where you want to sit. You know what I'm saying? But once the train take off and start making stops, you know, you got to take the seat that's left, whatever's left. And sometimes ain't no seats left. You got to stand up. And then sometimes the train don't even stop. It just keep on going. If it stops, it ain't picking you up. I like building. I like being at the beginning. I like being at the beginning. I like being at the inception of a movement. Ain't nothing better than it, man. It's a beautiful thing to be at the inception of a movement. You're not going to get that many opportunities either. So if you can recognize when you're at the inception of a movement, make sure you don't blow it. Because I've seen some people with their regrets who blew their chance to be at the beginning of a movement that happened, that materialized. And now all they have is regrets and depression. Because there ain't nothing like seeing somebody that you knew personally, that you had personal access to on a daily basis, blowing up on the big stage. And you could have been there, but you ain't have no loyalty. You didn't have the belief. Ain't nothing like seeing that. Boy, you're going to be depressed for a lifetime. And I seen it happen. What's up, Nick? Nick Rodriguez, Judge Dredd, Three Side. What's that? Three Sides God TV. That's what I'm talking about. Black Warrior Spirit. What up, man? Mike J. Sang. Chub Love. What's up, Christopher Gully? Third Ward, Texas. Salute. Third Ward, y'all know that's where Beyonce from, right? Third Ward, Texas. Third Ward is in Houston. I'm from Fifth Ward, the Bloody Nickel. I don't even like saying bloody nickel. I'm gonna stop saying that because that has a negative connotation. But from the nickel, the circle. Uh, family, check this out. I got some news to share. The block party has officially started. I just blocked the dude. Did y'all notice I didn't give it no energy? I just did it. Oh man, it's so satisfying when I block them. Because they be coming on and they think that I care enough. They think that their little watch is so important to me. And I just block them. It's just, and they go away. I kind of like, in order to do that, fam, I can tell you how to do it. You got a channel. You got an Instagram. I can tell you how to block people and be totally unbothered. Let me tell y'all what my method is. I just treat them like the daddy who looked at them, looked at their ugly ass face when they were born, and said, I can't do this. I can't do this. just, just that simple, man. Just walk out the door, man. Never turn back. Yeah. Yeah, you think about it, family. Look at it. As soon as the baby, they wipe off the afterbirth and hand the baby to the daddy, and the daddy look at him and see that face. I can't do this. Oh man. Ah. Marlon Mobley, what's up? Marvin Mobley, what's up, Kenneth? Point Esau Point. Chef DC. Balsam's Mule. The Palm Rhymes. What's up, Joe Moore? Chucky Chuck, what's up? Ray in the house. Hey, no, this was a black woman, fam. This is not a white woman that's suing Shannon and Ochocinco and Shannon and Shad. This is a black woman. I'm gonna try to get on the phone. I'm gonna try to get on the phone. Um, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get on the phone. Anita, is that Bracy? What's up, Lee Hall? Mr. Jones. Lord Hinton. Lee Hall. Mike J, what up? I tell you what though, fam, these lawsuits has taken not this actual lawsuit, but just in general, like these relationship lawsuits have taken the fun out of dating. Like some of these youngsters, boy, y'all will never have the freedom that we had dating. Like you'll never be able to see that just because we're in a new day now. It's a whole new day now. You damn near have, if you're gonna be in a relationship, you damn near have to film everything you do now. Just to have your proof. You gotta damn near film every single day. The whole time you with the person. Roxanne Thompson, what's up? Carlos Jones. Zaza King says he made himself an easy target. Shannon about to be called shake and bake. What's up, Larry Mitchell? Bless one for life. I'm with that. What's up, Darnell? Michael Moore. What's up, Mike? Mike Moore. Turn your cap lock off, player. We see you. We see you. Adam Muse. What's up? Ryan Brodus. Trevon Maxellis. What's up, Trevon? Jerome Hartzog. Prime time. What it do? What's up, Mike J? I can tell you that she is a soldier. And she is the type of person that just go around trying to roach up on stuff. She's a worker. She's a hard worker. You know, and her family is connected in Chicago politics. So this ain't just some broke chick coming out of nowhere trying to get an easy bag. But hopefully they can resolve their differences. I'm gonna try to get Jim Alito on the show. I'm trying to get on the show within the next day or two, and hopefully she can provide a little bit more context and insight to what's going on with this lawsuit. Again, fam, I'm pulling for all parties involved, so hopefully they can resolve it as soon as possible, so everybody can get back to business and doing what they do best, and that's putting that work in. You dig what I'm saying? That's my time, fam. I appreciate y'all joining the live. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.